Hi guys. I don't know if I'm liking the peace sign. I feel like that's so like, but then it's also something it's just a part of me at this point. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, had a great day, going to have a good rest of your day. My day's not long started. I have work later, so I'm having to film early, which I was like so excited about because I was like, great, I'm gonna get the nice lighting. And it's raining, so that's great. Don't know how the lighting's looking. It doesn't look too bad from what I can see, but what do I know? I thought that for a video I tried to film the other day, got to editing and it was orange. I was like, yeah, great. Anyway, today's video is going to be 5 swaps in your makeup routine, your beauty routine, to be more environmental. So these are things that I put into place just to try my best to be a little bit more environmental. The makeup industry with its packaging, etc., isn't the best. No industry is. Everything has so much packaging, so much packaging. But I'm kind of wanting to tackle and show you some ways with your current collection. You know, we can all become more environmental by doing these things, but then also going out and buying packaging free things, which is fine, but not everyone can do that. I couldn't when I wanted to be environmental, when I wanted to start thinking about it more. I really wanted to do these things and I saw all these brands that people were talking about, but if we're going to be honest, a lot of these brands that are natural and environmental and all these different things, they're quite expensive, and that doesn't work for everyone. And if it does, great, go and do that, that's really great. But if you can't, hopefully some of these steps will be able to help you on your journey. Is it a journey? I guess. So the first sort of tip I have, I'm reading it all from a little notebook. I wrote myself notes. I could have just done them sort of on like my laptop, but I'm really into writing. Anyone else? Does anyone else just love to-do lists, ticking them off? Yes, love it. Anyway, my first tip would be consume less, multi-purpose. So for example, a bronzer is it's quite a good multi-purposer. You know, you can use it for your bronzing, but then you could also use it eyeshadow. Or I guess same with blush if you're into your pinky tones. Cream blushes can sometimes, if it suits your style, be used as a lipstick, and certainly lipsticks can be used on your cheeks as a blush, or even again an eyeshadow if it suits your makeup, if you like that. I actually tried that out for the first time today. I think it's a NYX soft matte lip cream. I wasn't sure because I've only ever seen people do it with like bullet lipsticks, but I just put some on the back of my hand, got a brush, popped it on. Quite happy with it. It's quite, I don't even know if this makeup's going to show up. It's like the most simple makeup I've ever done, but I like that. Like, I like the process of putting on makeup, but sometimes I don't want makeup. This is what happens. But yeah, consume less, multi-purpose. You can have, I'm not coming in this video with like, you must not have multiple bronzers because it's a waste, blah, 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 blah. I have multiple bronzers. I like makeup. I like collecting makeup, and that in itself is not very environmental because I have so many bronzers. The likelihood of me ever using a full one up is slim. Therefore, you know, but I am going to go into a video. Maybe if you guys want to see it, I kind of want to make it, but I do need to research it a bit further, how to recycle your makeup, because it's not as simple as put it in the recycling bin. You know, there is some other different things we can do. So if you want to see that video, let me know. So next would be eco-friendly packaging. Now this I'm not talking about it on recycled material. I don't mean that. What I mean is Obviously less plastic, the less plastic the better. But if you can buy things in cardboard, I feel like cardboard packaging gets a bad rep for being cheap or whatever. But I see the point, but whereas plastic might feel a bit weightier or nicer, cardboard is more environmental and you can recycle cardboard. So if you can, try and make them swaps. Obviously your absolute favourite product might be in environmentally bad packaging, and there is things you can do. You know, you can recycle even plastic, hopefully, depending on your area. A lot of these things you're going to have to further research to find out in your area what is recycled and what isn't, obviously. But yeah, just getting different packaging. Great. I never know how to end. And then I'm not just focusing on makeup. So another thing you could do that I'm getting into more now, only because I needed to use up my single use, and that is reusable cotton pads. I don't have reusable cotton pads because I don't use cotton pads as a part of my routine anyway, but I use them makeup eraser things. What are they called? Are they literally called a makeup eraser? I don't think mine's a makeup eraser. Mine's just like a really cheap one from Primark, but it does the job. Obviously I use it and then I will wash with like a soap, a face wash, something like that. But they're really good. And before that I was using cotton pads and micellar water, which if you use micellar water you can use a reusable pad, but I would recommend having, because I've kind of learned this through having my makeup eraser, you always need a clean one, so make sure you've got enough for like one in use and one that you can get clean, and you know what I mean. Just yeah. And I have read cotton buds, but I know you're not meant to use cotton buds in terms of like cleaning your ears. Like I did read that, and I feel like my mum has told me that. But in terms of your makeup, because I know a lot of us use cotton buds in our makeup routine. Personally, I just use a little like my reusable makeup eraser. I will just sort of wrap it around my finger to get it a bit smaller, and so yeah, it's such an easy swap. I think it's one of the things that's kind of like, does it work? I think I was skeptical at first. That's the reason I didn't do it, because I was skeptical. I was like, it's just a reusable cloth. You just use water. You don't have to get them. You can just get a cloth, put soap on it and take your makeup off. Like, you don't have to just use the water ones. I personally do, and it's obviously really gentle on your skin. But yeah, I do really recommend doing that. I think you're gonna cut down. It's so important for us to start doing our bit, really. I'm really quietly passionate about it. Like, it's one of them things where it's something I'm trying to integrate, and I'm making this video. My next tip was what I've mentioned previously, just recycling, making sure you recycle. If you use up a bronzer or an eyeshadow palette, I want to research myself, and I will do an in-depth video, but I know you can recycle in lots of different ways. There's different ways to recycle. There's literally recycling that item, and then there's also like, I think MAC, I don't buy from MAC, but I think they have their thing where you can send back 4 or 5, however many, and Lush do the same, and then you get something, and I assume they reuse their packaging. I don't know about MAC. I would assume with Lush it's, or at least recycled through them, properly recycled. And also I did recently read that in the UK, Boots are going to be starting, I think it's to do with their app, but it's a recycling program, which will be really great. I don't shop at Boots. I'm more of a Superdrug kind of person, but it doesn't have to be things that you've bought in Boots, and then you get points, which is obviously a perk, but it's also just a really convenient place to recycle your skincare, beauty products, cosmetics, anything like that, which I do think more places need to start doing that. More places need to put in place ways to recycle hard to recycle items. I know a lot of things are getting better, and people are, so supermarkets, shops, you know, establishments are putting things into place because the world needs it. We need to start recycling. We need to start taking being environmental seriously. I I don't want it to just be like a trend, like being environmental, you know, and then people give up. But I also am a big believer in doing a little bit is better than doing nothing at all. And I'm not perfect. I do so many things that are not environmental. I think a lot of things are unavoidable. And I know this is just a beauty routine, but I do think a beauty routine and a skincare routine, even for people who are not beauty enthusiasts, or, you know, most people moisturize every day. Most people use shampoo and conditioner. This is all bottles, plastic bottles, and I think far too many people do just throw them in the bin when there is processes in place to help people recycle and do their bit, and it literally takes 2 seconds. That was a ramble. I feel like this whole video has been a ramble. Oh, my 5th one, taps. Turn the tap off. That includes when you're washing your face. So if you're washing your face and you don't need that running water, the couple of seconds or minute or whatever you take, turn that off, saves water. I read something that was like just brushing your teeth. If you have the water running for them 2 minutes that you're brushing your teeth every morning and evening, like over a year, it was insane how much water you waste. So yeah, I think that's really interesting, and everyone can turn the tap off. Like, I hope this video has been clear and not just a bit of a ramble, I think. But yeah, they were just my 5 little tips, like a beginners, because that's what I am. I think if all of us could do even just these 5 things, little changes you can make that have a big impact. Most people who use makeup, we're not finishing products left, right and centre. That's just not happening. Some people it is. I watch some panners and they are, and I'm just like, how? But I'm not. So when I do, on the rare occasions or the infrequent, I don't know. Anyway, I research. Does this brand have like a send it back thing? Does it have a save them up to get something free or to recycle, or, you know what I mean? Just research in your area. Anyway, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different. I've not done any of these sort of videos yet. I've just been a bad panner so far. Yeah, let me know down below what you think of these tips. Do you use any of them? Are you going to use any of them? Do you have any for me? I'm always looking to learn. So yes, hope you enjoyed this video. Just let me know down below. Let's have a little discussion. Let's have a chat, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.